Bentar, bentar, bentar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today we are group 4 will present our English for Business material about the mixed marketing, product and price. Before that, let me introduce our group member. The first one, Yelli Wijayanti as the first speaker, Tika Syahada as the second speaker, and I'm Tika Aprilia Puspita as the last speaker. And for the first topic, will present by Yelli Wijayanti. Yelli Wijayanti, time is yours.
All right, thank you, moderator. All right, here as the first speaker, I will explain about the marketing mix. That is, marketing mix product. So, what is the marketing mix product? The marketing mix is a term that is used to describe all the activities that go into marketing a product or service. Therefore, these activities are often summarized as the 4Ps, that is, product, price, place, and promotion. Next, there are the 4Ps of the marketing mix. That is, the first one is product, and the second one price, and then place, and the last one is promotion. But here, the group only focus on the product and price. Okay, next. Okay, here the revision summary, the marketing mix. How to be successful product. Here, we have price, that is high or low, competitors' price. And then we have promotion. How will potential customers know about it? And then place, where will it be sold? And then the last one is product. Who will buy it? And who will design and who will packaging? In this picture, how to be successful product, we need two things important, that is promotion and place. Next. So here, what is the role of the product decision in marketing mix? Product decision must be adjusted to the product marketing objectives after selecting the market segment for a product. Price, promotion, and place will be determined. And then the next one is producing the right product as the right price. The first one, the product needs to satisfy consumer wants and needs. The second one, the product also needs to be of the right quality. And the third, the cost of production must enable a price to be set that will produce a reasonable profit. And the last one is design of the product is obviously very important. Next. The next one is types of product. The first one is consumer goods. These are goods which are consumed by the people. For example, food and cleaning materials. And the second one is produced goods. These are goods that are produced for other business to use. For example, repairing cars, hairdressing, and education. And then consumer service. These are services that are produced by people, such as lorries, machinery, and computers, and components. And then the last one, produce service. These are services that are produced to help other business. For example, accounting, insurance, and advertising agencies. Next. is the cost and the benefits of developing new products. The benefit first. For the first benefits is USP, or we can call unique selling points, will mean the business will be first into the market with the new product. And the second one, diversification for the business, therefore giving it a, a broader range of products to sell. And then it allows the business to expand into new markets. And the last one, it may allow the business to expand into existing markets. And next is the cost. The first cost is the cost of carrying out market research and analyzing the findings. And then the second, the cost of producing trial products, including the cost of waste materials. And the third one, lack of sales if the target market is wrong. And the last, if the new product fails to meet customers' needs. Next is about brand image. What is brand image? Brand image is an image or identity given to a product which gives it a personality of its own and distinguishes it from its competitors. And what the importance of brand image? The brand is more than just an assurance of warranted quality. It will have a whole image which surrounds it and will be reinforced by advertising. For example, Coca-Cola is sold throughout the world and has an image of being a superior quality cola drink which tastes better than its rivals' drinks. Okay, next. Here are the revision summary about branding. In branding, we need some components that is unique name or brand name. Because we have a higher price than unbranded product, which associate with consuming the product, royalty, interest to buy our product. And then always of the same standard or assert quality. And the next one, higher quality than unbranded products. And the last one is need advertising to reinforce the brand's quality. I think that's all my presentation. Back to moderator.
All right. Thank you for Yelli Wijayanti. The next material will be presented by Tika Syahada. To Tika Syahada, time is yours.
All right, thank you, moderator. So I would like to talk about the role of packaging. First of all, I would like to inform you what is the definition of packaging itself. So packaging is the physical container or wrapping for a product. So it also used for promotion and selling appeal. So when you buy an item and the item is covered, for example, by box in a box or something similar, so that is what we call packaging. Okay, and for the role of packaging, it has two functions to perform. First, it has to be suitable for the product to be put in, and the packaging has to give protection to the product and not allow it to spoil. And it also has to allow the product to be used easily. And it's no good having hair, for example, it's not good having hair shampoo in a tin which will not allow the liquid to pour out easily. And The second one is it has to be suitable for transporting the product from the factory to the shops. So preferably the packaging should not be too delicate or the product could easily get damaged. Next. Okay, so you may see this screen. This is the picture of how packaging work. The packaging must easy to transport the product. It's easy to open the container and use the product. So the customer will easy to use the product, and then the packaging should protect the product and suitable for the product to fit in, like what I said before, the example of packaging of shampoo. And packaging should be eye-catching to get the interest from the customer. And the packaging must carries information about the product. For example, I give you this example, my baby. So in this packaging, we also know what is the information about the product. So by just seeing the packaging, the customer know what is the function or the information about the products. Like for example, the ingredients or something like that. And next, the packaging must promote the brand image, like this one. There is their brand image, my baby. Okay, next. Okay, next we have the product life cycle. Okay, there are 6 life cycle of the product. Okay, first, a product will be developed. So the prototype will be test and market research carried out before the product is launched onto the market. And there will be no sales at this time, at this cycle. And for the second one, it's then introduced or launched onto the market. And sales will grow slowly at first because most consumers will not be aware of its existence. And informative advertising is used until the product becomes known. And price skimming also may be used if the product is a new development and there are no competitors. So no profits are made at this point as development costs have not yet been covered. The third one, sales start to grow rapidly. The advertising is changed to persuasive advertising to encourage brand loyalty. Prices are reduced a little as new competitors enter the market and try to take some of your customers. Profits start to be made as the development costs are covered. And the next one is maturity. Sales now increase only slowly. So competition becomes intense and pricing strategies are now competitive or promotional pricing. A lot of advertising is used to maintain sales growth. Profit are at their highest of the maturity. And next, sales have reached saturation point and stabilize at their highest point. The competition is high, but there are no new competitors, and competitive pricing is used in this point, and a high and stable level of advertising is used, but profit starts to fall as sales are static and prices have to be reduced to be competitive. And the last one is sales of the product will be declined as new products come along or because the product has lost its appeal. So the product will usually be withdrawn from the market when sales become so low and prices have been reduced so far that it becomes unprofitable to produce the product. Next. Okay, how stage of the product life cycle influence marketing decisions. Knowing the stage of the life cycle that a product is can help a business with pricing and promotion decisions. Prices are likely to be higher in the growth stage than in the saturation or decline stage, when the business will want to try to stop sell declining. Spending on promotion will be higher at the introduction stage than in other stages, as the business has to inform consumers of the product, establish a brand identity, and encourage rapid increase in sales. Advertising will probably be reduced in later stage. Next. Okay, we have how the product life cycle can be extended. So you please take a look on the picture. To extend the product life cycle, we have to introduce a new improved version of the old product. So there are improvement of the product, and then sell into new markets. So don't sell the products into just one market. So you have to think about new markets to sell your product. And next, make small changes to the product's design, color, or packaging. Then sell through additional different retail outlets, use a new advertising campaign, and introduce new variation of the original product. Like the example that I have gave before, this product has two variant, the original one and the purple one. So it's what we call introduce new variations. So I think that's all from me. Back to the moderator. Thank you.
All right, thank you for Tika Syahada. The next material will be presented by me. That is about the marketing mix price. The first one, the role of pricing decision in the marketing mix. Price in marketing mix refers to the value we pay in exchange for the product and services offered by a company. A business makes pricing decisions when determining the price of their product or services. Pricing plays an important role in a company's marketing strategy as it impacts its customer relationship. So let's take a look for these pictures. These two products have a different packaging. One looks amazing and the other looks ordinary. So even though the item has a luxurious packaging, but the price is set incorrectly, consumers will think again about buying the item because they will think the quality of the item is not good. The next one is pricing strategy. Product pricing is an art form. If it's done right, it will lead your business on the path of success or vice versa. Business strategy are the methodologies and process business use to determine how much they charge for product and services. They indicate how to value a brand, market, and customer. The strategy as depend on the industry and company's unique objectives. An effective price strategy helps build customer trust and achieve a business financial goals. The next one, why are pricing strategy important for a business? The first one, attract customer. Price creates the first impression and may influence customer to purchase your brand. Having an ideal price convinces customer to choose your product over your competitor. The second one is portray value. Pricing portrays the value of your product. Some customer may judge low product price as a poor quality commodity. Alternatively, a high price might mean good quality but might drive away customers. Strategies of pricing help companies strike a balance and acknowledge consumers' wants. The next one is aids in meeting customers' expectations. Companies can rotate strategies or blend a tactic to make consumer throughout research to meet expectation allow companies to forecast the reaction of the competitors and consumers to a new price. And the last one determines profitability. Pricing in marketing is key in determining sales revenue and profitability. It drives sales and builds consumer loyalty. The next one is the main methods of pricing. There are seven methods of pricing. The first one is cost plus pricing. It involves estimating how many of the product will be produced, then calculating the total cost of producing this output, and finally adding a percentage of markup for profit. This method is one of the more common pricing mechanism used. It's often used by grocery and department store with wide range of common products, as well as smaller businesses that aren't able to spend huge amount of market research. It's a simple way of calculating costs and can also help brands justify their price because of the easy to understand pricing system. Uh, Business using a cost plus pricing strategy must beware of hidden production costs because this approach relies heavily on the actual cost of making a unit. It's imperative to get that right, or those missed costs will likely to eat into your profit margin. If you get it right, it can be a beneficial approach, especially for businesses looking for stability and consistency in their returns. It's also helpful if you don't have much budget for market research. The second one is competitive pricing. Involve, it involves putting price in line with your competitor's price or just below their price. Competitive pricing is the process of strategically selecting price point for goods or services based on competitor pricing in market, rather than basing price solely on business cost or target profit margin. Competitive pricing is typically used by business that sell the same or highly similar product in the same market uh, for an extended period. For example, a company wants to sell brand of drink, and company need to sell them at the same price as all the other brands available, or customer will buy their competitors' brands. The next one is psychological pricing. Is an approach when particular attention is paid to the effect that price of product will have upon consumers' perception of the product. This strategy seeks to influence consumer behavior psychologically. Businesses use this strategy to get consumers to buy more goods than previously planned. Psychological pricing applies with the assumption that consumers do not know how much it will cost to buy an item. For example, when a seller lists a price of 999,000, 900, wait, 999,000, as potential buyer, we will automatically think the price is around 900,000, not even a million rupiah. And another example, we often see it, buy one get one. If the words buy one get one fee echo in your mind, in your head, then logically and rationally people will tend to buy the product with the motive of getting one free item. But actually this is an old method, but it still works today. The next one is penetration pricing. This method would possibly be used when trying to enter a new market. The price would be set lower than the competitor's price. It's when a business looking to break their product into a market offer a low initial price point in order to real buyer and lure them away from competitors. The idea is that once the product has a following and has established itself in the market, the price can gradually be adjusted upward. It can be an effective marketing tool to introduce a large audience to the product or brand. For example, um, all of us know Netflix, right? So Netflix offers a fee subscription for the first month for new users. After the fee period is over, they have to pay a monthly subscription fee. People don't mind paying the subscription fee because the film and series in it can be said to be very complete, and there are lots of subscription options to make it more pocket friendly. The next one is price skimming. It's about setting the price of a new product high to capitalize on consumer demand and then eventually lowering it over time. This method works best for products that are highly anticipated, innovative, or currently trending and have no real competitors. For example, who doesn't know Apple, right? Recently, Apple released a new product that is iPhone 15. The strategy used for skimming price is to set a fairly expensive price for each new product launch. Even the price offer is higher than its competitors. So what about the previous product? Apple will provide low price for its old product because it will not damage the company image, and there will always be potential buyer for every new product launch. The next one is promotional pricing. This would be used when you want to price the product at a low price for a set amount of time. For example, flash sale. We see this often in orange shop or orange apps, right? For a very short time, sometimes just hours, brand will slash the price to unload excess inventory, acquire customer, or lift profits. The next one is dynamic pricing. It happens when customers are split into two or more groups and they are charged different price for basically the same product or service because they have different demand level. It's where a business will change the price of the product depending on who they're selling to, where and when. For example, when ordering ojek online at busy time, so ojek online rates will be more expensive than usual. And the another example, a plane ticket price may change over the time and may vary depending on the time of booking and day of departure, such as during the holiday season, plane ticket price will more expensive. The last one is price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity is a measure of the responsiveness of demand to a change in price. There are two types of price elasticity of demand. The first one is price elastic of demand. Demand occur when a minor price change has a significant award of demand. If a price change for a product causes a substantial change in either its supply or its demand, it's considered elastic. Generally, it means that there are acceptable substitutes for the product. For example, would be cookies, luxury automobiles, and coffee. Or it could be called comfort and luxury products. And price in elastic demand occurs when a minor price change has a significant effect on demand. Inelastic demand means that customer demand for a product doesn't change proportionately with a fall or rise in its price. If a price change for a product doesn't lead change in its supply or demand, it's considered inelastic. Generally, it means that the product is considered to be a necessity or a luxury item for addictive constituents. For example, would be gasoline, milk, and mobile phone. Or it could be called a necessary products. All right, that's all for our topic today, for our material today. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.